Hello everyone and welcome back to the Silver Crafter. My name's Jen and I hope you've had an incredible week. This week I'm going to talk about how to keep cool when the weather is hot and humid. Right now in southwestern Ontario where I am, it is 9 o'clock in the morning and we're already 24 degrees with a feels like of 33. That's Celsius. So, first up on the list, how to keep cool in hot and humid weather. Well, ideally, turn on the AC and drink lots of water or go swimming in your pool. For the rest of us that don't have those options, like me, there are a few tips and tricks. Borrow a neighbor's pool. Yeah, that doesn't always work either. So 1, drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, because if you're going to be sweating, you're going to need to replenish that liquid that you're losing, that fluid that you're losing. So drink plenty of water. Yes, I have a crazy straw in there. I am a little kid. Tip number 2, use a fan. It'll create a wind chill effect. Doesn't actually cool the room, but it makes you feel cooler, and that's the important part. Tip number 3, your clothes. If you have to be outside, wear light-colored clothes as opposed to dark-colored clothes, and loose clothing instead of tight clothing. Tip number 3, eat cold foods. Cold, watery foods like cucumbers from the fridge, or watermelon from the fridge, or hey, ice cream and popsicles are always a great treat. Just don't go overboard on the sugar because that increases your metabolism, which can actually heat you up from the inside. Also, salads are a good idea because you don't have to use the oven to heat them up. And they're nice and cool and contain plenty of water. Also, smoothies. Smoothies are delicious and they're usually good for you if you've made them yourself. Tip number 4, cold cloths. Cold, damp cloths. Not wet, but damp. Take a cloth, get it wet, wring it out as much as you can, pop it in the fridge, and then when you need to use something to cool down, place it against your neck, your wrists, your pits, your groin, the backs of your knees, your pulse points where your blood vessels are close to the surface of your skin, and that'll help cool you down a little bit. An instant cool, especially if you're starting to feel like you might have some heat exhaustion going on. You want to cool down right away. Cool, damp cloths that have been in the fridge. Tip number 4, make sure your ceiling fan is set to go counterclockwise in the summer. That'll pull the cool air up and it'll work on circulating it throughout the room. During the winter, you want it going clockwise to push the warm air down. But during the summer, you want it counterclockwise. Tip number 4, turn off the lights and any electronics you're not using. That computer that's buzzing away in the background, it's generating heat. The TV that you left on, it's generating heat. So turn them off when you're not using them. Tips for at night. 1, you can put your bed sheets into the freezer before you go to, during the day, and then before you go to bed, put them on your bed and crawl in. It's nice and cool. It doesn't last a long time, but it's a nice, refreshing way to get into your bed. Tip number 2 for going to bed at night when it's hot. Take those hot water bottles you can get? Take one of those, fill it with water, and pop it in the freezer. And then right before bed, pop it in your bed. Nice and cool. It'll help cool your bed all night long. Tip number 3, again, clothing. Loose pajamas. Cotton is good. Moisture-wicking fabrics are good. They'll pull the sweat off your body. But loose-fitting, not tight. Now, things to avoid doing while it's hot and humid. 1, using your oven. Don't use your oven if you can help it. This is not the day to bake muffins. 2, avoid alcoholic drinks. They may seem like a great idea, but they're going to slow your body's response time for changing temperatures. 3, counterintuitive as it may sound, counterintuitive as it may sound, not tuitive, don't take a cold shower. That'll actually increase your core temperature because your body thinks it's cold, and the blood vessels near your skin will shrink because your body thinks it's cold, which means you're going to be dissipating less heat from your body. So avoid the cold shower or the cool shower. Number 4, avoid strenuous activity. Today is not the day for extra heavy workout. It's hot, it's humid, you're already going to be sweating. Just pick a light workout if you have to exercise today. Now, a bonus one, as counterintuitive as it may sound, you can eat spicy foods. Spicy foods are going to make you sweat, which is your body's natural way of cooling itself. Bet you didn't think of that one. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic week. If you happen to like this video or you found it helpful, give me an emotional boost and give it a thumbs up. If you like what you see and you think you might like more, I've got a variety of topics I'm going to be covering. Hit that subscribe button right down there. As always, stay incredible, and I'll see you next week. Bye.